So here's the spiritual funny that the Galactic Federation of Light would like me to begin with to preface the channel that they have for you, that they have given to me. So several days leading up to the election, when I got on social media, I would get on my phone and scroll through stuff like we do. I kept seeing one after another videos of shit geysers. Like sewer lines that had exploded and the geyser going off. And I did not just see this once. I saw this repeatedly, to the point, at first I was like, oh my God. And then after that, I was like, oh, somebody's trying to tell me something. I thought it was personal in my life. And then it was like, no, that's not it. And it kept happening. And I'm like, oh my God, this is the collective. This is the collective. And so I kept watching for something like that to happen. Didn't see anything. Then we did the election, and the SHIT geysers went away. Until this morning, and I began remembering those videos and remembering what was going on, and then there was a feeling from Spirit Team of, it's about ready to begin to happen. So those SHIT geysers headed into the election was basically the universal way of like spiritually date stamping the election. The presidential election was the date stamp, the event kicking off the collective shit geyser, so to speak, that was getting put on the horizon for all of us to participate in and witness. So it's from that place then that Spirit Team sat me down this morning and rolled waves of really powerful energy through me and gave me this channel. I wrote it down, but it's a very specific written message that I put down that hopefully you can pick up the energy and the information from it on your own to get your own specific meaning out of it. And for date timestamp, this is Saturday, November the 30th, 2024 at about 20 of noon Pacific Daylight Time. The Galactic Federation of Light, they basically titled this as, "It's time for the truth to come out." Now, you got to remember, like, as I read this, I may read this in like my own Dana voice, but they're like booming behind me. It's like boom, 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 boom. So just like kind of infer into that as I'm reading this. So they began with, "It's time for the truth to come out." Then they gave a little bit of a preface. This was like a preparation thing. The preparation thing, they said, there are huge powers, there are huge entities coming to the planet now and soon in preparation of Earth's people's great changes. Okay, so my hunch is that you may already be feeling new or extra entities. We're seeing many more ships in the skies. There's been an uptick in activity. And Spirit Team is saying it's even larger than that. These are powerful, powerful energies that are coming through to support us and prepare us during this time of great change. Then they went on to say, "You have no idea how momentous this is," emphasized. And then they said, "Prepare yourself." A lot of drama, right? A lot of drama. Okay. All right. Then they went on to say, and this is a little bit more paced. "First, you need to know that enough of you have chosen the new timeline for a sustained enough period that you have reshaped Earth's time-space flow." So this whole thing through the fall with the hurricanes and then into the election, there have been so many of us that keep choosing new ground, choosing new timeline. In spite of everything that we're seeing, we're choosing to stand in our hope and stand in our light and be in our love and choose a better way and believe in that. And Spirit Team, Galactic Federation of Light is saying there is enough of us. There is a collective enough of us that have done this over a sustained enough period of time that we have shaped ourselves into the new decisive choice of the new consciousness, the new timeline. They're saying We've done it and we are doing it. And there's just so much excitement and love and joy and support over this. This is so, so important. Then they want us to know what was once taken from you is now given back. And I think in light of the most recent video that I did and how much we see our powers have been stripped from us, they want us to know that that is no longer true. That is all shifting. That is all changing. And so they want you to know that this preparation, the choices we're making, the changes that we're seeing, this shift now happens December through into January. Now, so for those of you who are like looking for that click, one thing to happen and like one morning, it's all right there. It's not going to be like that. This is going to be a process, a daily process of getting up and doing your life every day, but also connecting in and being that part of this collective moving forward. And we are going to be walking through quite a landscape December through into January. So pace yourself. I know it's holiday season, but pace yourself. Okay. The Galactic Federation of Light went on to say, prepare for your great light to erupt through the shadows, sending the secrets out of the shadows, out of the darkness, into the light. So there's this sense of our being in this stepping space of holding our light, holding our position, holding our beliefs, so on and so forth. We are the ones creating the emergence of the secrets being fleshed out of the shadows, and people, I suspect that is the shite geyser that we will probably see sometime in December through into January. And then what they want us to know is this will be disturbing. This will be like great shadows cast across the landscape. It will seem as the shit geyser goes off that all hope is lost. So if you are feeling days where you are feeling like, oh my God, all hope is lost, that's the momentary feeling. That is natural. That is normal. That is okay. It will pass. And Spirit Team, Galactic Federation of Light wants you to know that all hope is not lost. It is all of you finally seeing the full darkness before all those horrid secrets go. Do not lose hope. This is the connection time of the new future that you have chosen. That has chosen you, and you have all chosen so well. Then they had me set the tablet down and walk away, and I thought I was done. And then they were like, nope, it's time for you to come back. So part 2 to this message from the Galactic Federation of Light is the coming change of the true tide shift is happening soon. Power structures that have been in place for time immemorial can no longer hold. They are and will give way to the changing of the new time. Even if you can't see this, believe it. And they want us to know you are doing this in real time. Then they're saying, get ready for there to be a new way to do things on planet Earth. The time has come. It is beginning to happen now. And then they put in a little side note. They're saying, this is beyond the American presidential election. This is way beyond it. Like, the presidential election is like a trigger point. And this is like vast waves happening around and then beyond it, so far beyond it. And then they wanted us to know the old things and the old ways that have bound you in old power dynamics are no more. The change is up on you.